The basic philosophy of this practice is do the very best you can do for every single patient. Some ophthalmologists just would prefer never to have a one-eyed patient. It just causes too much anxiety, and I had to make a decision early in my career how I was going to address that, and my theory was just treat everybody as if they're a one-eyed patient. Every eye is the only thing they've got, even if they have two eyes. And it just makes it easier to do the one-eyed patients because you basically are always practicing for them. I'm very happy with where I've come in the practice, but I'm never satisfied. We have 3 offices, one in North Philadelphia, which is part of the Pennsylvania College of Optometry, now known as Salus University, one in Elkins Park, where we are now, and one in Phoenixville, which is near Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. And he squeezed my hand so tight. I said, "You're going to ruin the rest of the day if you're not." But it made the day. It made the day for me. It made the day for him, and it made the day for all the nurses in post-op and in the operating room, because he was literally yelling that he could see. He could see. I think the great advances in ophthalmology lend to always changing your practice, always changing your workup style, your strategy of caring for people. And if something is new, I won't jump on it just because it's new. But if it has a reasonable degree of benefit, I'll give it a chance. I am doing the best the field can offer at this point in time. And if it's exactly like I did 3 years ago, I haven't been doing my job.
Entirely for our own sake as surgeons and as practitioners, we need to know what we're doing. Most of this business is visual acuity. One of the features of my practice which distinguish it is the ability to measure contrast sensitivity and visual function in a more sophisticated way than my colleagues. I think that is an important promotional point, and I also think it sets us at a level above my colleagues.
And I have been amazed from the beginning of my career in the incredible happiness that results from taking someone from 20/20 cataract vision to 20/20 pseudophakic vision. Because there's something we're not measuring, or we weren't measuring, that the surgery was helping. And the best correlation appears to be the contrast sensitivity.
The functional vision analyzer does just that. It looks at vision in a different way than our standard Snellen acuity. It's much more precise, and the documentation has no equal. We have more patients than you can imagine walking in with 20/30, 20/20, 20/25 vision who want to know what to do about their vision. If you test them with this machine, they will notice how poorly they see. And when you test them postoperatively, they can recognize how much better they are. It is very difficult to tell the science from the hype. And this machine will allow us to find out who's telling the truth. And it will also allow our patients the confidence that we are actually measuring something and comparing it to our results.
But if I can model my world to reach that kind of advanced, high-tech, best-of-breed concept, then I've succeeded.
I will tell you that I got strange looks when I brought these machines home. I brought one for my 2 largest locations. And after about a week, everyone started to catch on to what was beneficial. The functional visual analyzer gives us a view of the patient's function that is much more refined than the standard testing we're used to. So this device allows us not only to put a number on it, but a graphic that is useful in documentation. I think the functional vision analyzer has given me a lot more confidence as to when to time YAG capsulotomy. This gives patients a lot of confidence. They feel, oh my goodness, this is a test I never had anywhere else. This guy or this girl knows what they're doing. And that makes, that helps the reputation of a practice, and it helps the confidence of the patient going forward.
And it's made me feel that I'm always in the forefront and I'm always doing the best for my patients, and I can say comfortably and confidently that I'm doing the best I can, the best that's available at this point in time. I think that getting to like the patient, understand the patient, and develop a rapport just makes the job that much easier. Then he shook my hand. He also said, I remember before the surgery, I liked the way you looked at me and said, I'm not going to let you down.